What up, everybody? It's me, Chris. I wanted to talk about a few things going on in the boxing world over the last couple days or whatever. A couple other things. First off, make sure and check out the radio show tonight, blogtalkradio.com/Leave It In The Ring. I'll probably put a link over here on the side. Special time, special day, special guest. Victor Ortiz is supposed to be on the show. He was supposed to be on yesterday. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. He's going to be on tonight. That's why we're having a special show. 7:30 Pacific, I believe. That'd be 10:30 on the East Coast. So make sure you guys check it out. If call in, whatever. Hopefully you'll get a chance to talk to Victor, ask him a question. If you're not able to catch it, you can always catch the show on demand on therewillbebloodfightshow.com. So last night we had Rocky Juarez, a couple of upcoming boxers, heavyweight Travis Kaufman, and bantamweight, I believe, Michael Franco, junior bantamweight. So it's a pretty good show. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Just want to bring that up. Next up, want to thank all my new subscribers. I got quite a few new subscribers over last weekend, the past few days. A couple reasons I think for that is, first off, I noticed I got quite a few new subscribers from both the Philippines and England, based off my predictions and whatnot videos over Pacquiao had. So I want to thank all those guys. Appreciate the support. Actually, I was talking to Dave the other night, 97 Rough, and I told him, when I started this, it was just kind of talk fight sports, boxing, and MMA with other fans. And I would have never imagined that, you'd get to talk to fans from across, the country and other continents and whatnot, back in my younger days, before there was the internet and all this stuff, I would have never imagined being able to talk to, other fans from all these other spots around the world. And, it's just really cool, you know what I'm saying? Because you get different perspectives and opinions, it's just it's a really, interesting thing. So I want to thank all my new subscribers. Also, I got quite a few new subscribers over the past few days, and I believe that's thanks to Blood at Blood Boxing. This week him, Huda Thanos, David Chen, and 97 Rough did some videos on haters and whatnot. And Blood, they all gave me shouts out, and Blood even put a link to my page and whatnot. So I want to thank him for that, because I think I got some new subscribers through that. So shouts out to Blood. Thanks again for the support as always, brother. Moving on to a couple boxing topics. Manny Pacquiao. I saw something on ESPN, the little crawl at the bottom, and it said that I believe the head of the health department is trying to discourage him from returning home with, they think that he might be carrying him or someone of his entourage might be carrying the swine flu. So, just for preventive measures. Come on, man, that's Manny Pacquiao. You can't deny him entry to the country. He's an icon there. He's a hero to the country, and I understand the health concerns. I understand why the health department would feel that way. But it's Manny Pacquiao, you can't discourage him from wanting to return home. So I just think it was just interesting to notice that, someone that's done so much for his home country that anyone from, there would actually want to prevent him. So I'm sure it's not going to discourage him from doing what he wants to do and returning home, nor should it. Moving on to the next subject. This weekend, your boy Campos and Hector Camacho Sr. are going to fight. Now, this fight was originally scheduled to take place in New Jersey, but fortunately someone from the commission denied Camacho as an opponent, which I was glad to see. Well, whoever the promotional stable that's holding this event is, moved the fight to Orlando, Florida, and now it's going to take place after all. Must say I'm very disappointed. First off, I don't know the promotional company, but I don't want to give them any credit or any recognition anyway. I don't want to put their name out there even if I did. And the Florida Athletic Commission, come on, man. Their boxing commission is very... it's just not a good commission in my opinion. We've seen it in the past with their incidents. And this is another example, if one commission, rejects an opponent for, whatever reason, I don't think another commission should turn around and, accept them. Basically, it's just the commission and the promotional company out for a buck. But don't get me wrong, I used to be a huge Hector Camacho fan, back in the 80s. I think I've said this before in a previous video. But not only is he past his prime, in his mid to late 40s, but he's been slurring his speech for years, and he just doesn't need to be fighting anymore. Neither does Joey Boy Campos, for that matter. He's had well over 100 fights, I believe. He shouldn't be fighting either. I just don't want to see these guys getting any serious injuries or whatnot. And it's just unfortunate that people are more, more interested in making a buck off these fighters than, doing what's right. So credit to the New Jersey Commission for not allowing this fight to take place in their state, but big thumbs down, I guess you could say, to Florida Athletic Commission for Boxing Commission for letting it take place. I just hope both fighters come through unscathed, or suffering any more damage than they may have already. On that note, I want to talk about a fighter, Benjamin Flores, super bantamweight fighter. He fought Al Seeger last weekend for some super bantamweight title. A couple days later, this fighter, Benjamin Flores, died due to injuries sustained in the ring. You know, it's an unfortunate incident. Obviously, whenever a fighter dies, you know, especially in the ring or because of the actions inside the ring, you know, what might have conspired to take place. But it's even more unfortunate, in my opinion, when it's not even really acknowledged. You know, I saw a little thing on it on Fight News. That was it. I haven't really heard too much else about it. No one seems to be talking about it. Is it only because, you know, no one really knows who Benjamin Flores is? You know, granted, nothing happened. You know, Ricky Hatton in his fight against Manny Pacquiao, nothing too serious. But what if he would have been the fighter that passed away? There would have been a huge uproar in the boxing community, in the mainstream sports community. People would have been calling boxing this and that. Fans would have been making a big deal. I think it's just unfortunate that a young man loses his life inside the boxing ring, and there's so little attention paid to it, you know. I'm sure his family and friends, you know, it's a great loss to them, you know. And it's just, you know, unfortunate situation for the Flores family. For the opponent, Al Seeger, nobody wants to do that in the ring, you know. I feel bad for him as well. You know, we saw an incident last year where it almost happened with the Wilson Rodriguez, I forget the opponent's name, you know, and then, of course, most notably in the past, Gerald McClellan was seriously injured against, oh man, I forgot his name. But I've never even gone back and watched that fight, you know, the one where McClellan was seriously injured, just because I don't want to see it. You know, I don't want to see guys permanently hurt, injured, and, you know, it's just not something that it's not why I watch boxing. You know, so, I don't know, it's just something that kind of bothered me about this poor Flores kid passing. And it just seemed to get no notice or no one really talking about it at all. You know, it's an unfortunate situation. Condolences to him and his family, to his family and friends, you know. And I don't know. That's all I really have to say about that. You know, it's a sad situation, and you know, I just hope, you know, we don't get any more incidents like this anytime in the near future. So that's pretty much it for now. I'll probably be back on Sunday to give my afterthoughts on Dawson Tarver rematch. But till then, guys, I'm out of here. Bye.